Good evening, boys. Good evening, lads. Dudes. Squeebsh. I hope you're all ready for unlimited chill fun times of non-stop complaining and raging. The truest of all the chill family, boys. EGGGs or some aids. Either way, I don't know. So, we'll play Majiks for an hour, and then we'll go to bed, right? And by that, I mean, of course, we'll play Majiks for 3 hours, and then we'll have dinner. Like any normal man playing the Majiks. Isn't that right, boys? So I didn't look at my opening hand there twice. I don't know about you boys. I didn't see any Nazguls in that last game. I'd love to run the Great British Statistics to see how likely it is that you actually draw what's the thing? That you actually draw, hey boys, we absolutely cracking Demeter today, boys. Hey, lads, I know you love cracking Demeters. So what does this do? Sacrifice this guy, somebody gets indestructible. Nah. I like my boys being destructible. That's what makes Magic the best game ever, boys. Wobbly Land, Virgin Alert for the memes. Boys! Was it ever gonna not be for the memes? Dudes, was it ever gonna not be for the memes? No. Oh, look at this. Even more wobbly virgins. Lance, didn't we play this card like 4 times yesterday? You didn't play yesterday, chicks. Well, the last stream, I played against this twice in a row. And I don't know about you, boys, but it gave me a lot of 8s. Boys, slap that shit on the tubes. Lance. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. As you can see, I had the perfect opening hand to defeat a load of rubbish, but that makes this game extra fun and sexy. Okay, sweet. Boys, okay, sweet. Andrew Tito, you see that? Okay, sweets. This guy spent far too much time giving wizards money to have his balls fondled by Emma Handjobs. He didn't even get to fling his shit commander on the field. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control, make a 1/1 human. Sacrifice another creature, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. I'm sorry, son, but you got quacked. And to the discerning eye, you might say that game was shit. But to me, I say I played Lord of the Rings cards and totally shattered Demeter. 40 hand O on the day, boys. You're not telling me you're not all incredibly impressed. You're not going to run straight on Twitter and start some kind of online picket of wizards that I wasn't a ambassador for this game. Nobody speaks more truth about how amazing Magic the Gathering is than me. Boys, I might even commit to streaming every 2 days and then never show up. Boys, I'm that level of Magic memeish. Full, what's that name? Nessa Meow Meows. Full! She could go, what's the word? She could go and play F&M in a shop that she works at and have people wanking their cock and balls. Boys, that she is a true ambassador for the game. Whereas I am just memeing my balls along for the scenes. I think I'm going to hold on to Migration Path. You know, I only need 1 land to make it work. See, boys, you got to hold your balls. It's easy memes. It's easy memes. You're going to sacrifice this on the stack for literally no payout. This is real Magic, boys. We're playing real blue mage Majiks. even if we are playing a Wobbly Virgin, you knew that guy was Wobbly Virgins, boys. I just said we're playing Blue Mage thinks Brawl is the world champs, so of course he's gonna allow himself to be splayed open by the Whizbangs Corporation machine. But he's one of the good guys too, boys, because I'm sure trans rights are human rights and no gruels on AIDS turf or some shit. Right, boys? Of course it's right, you silly tarts. Alright, we're going migration path. I mean, if you get a counterspell out of his hand, it's fine, right? It's fine for a crusty spell. Plus, if he doesn't counter it, then I'm miles ahead. So it's pretty good Majiks either way, lads. Look at that, I gave you some premium advice. I should have chosen another green. Premium advice, Lance. You know what normal advice is? Well, imagine I gave it to you in the guise of teaching you about magic, despite the fact I'm fucking balls. But I win games on the tubes, Lance. And that's all you need. That's all you need. In the world of Magic the Pussyisms, CGB and Legs VD are better than Jim Davis. Because they win more games on the tubes, boys. So it must be true. Old Jimbo must be ball bags. Otherwise, is he even doing Majiks? Boys. Alright, we didn't need a land there. That's a shame. We needed literally anything that wasn't. But we got spells. We got spells, boys. Still no play from the boy. Classic blues, Lynch. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We're beyond the days of being upset if someone plays L8 counterspells in a casual format. But, lads, we are not beyond the days of dying of AIDS. So what do I want? Nazgul or more ramp? I'm going to take the more ramps. You know, boys, just for some shit to do. But not this turn. Obviously, we got far too much removalage. We're gonna try and catch this bitch with her pantaloons down. And I don't know about you, but I probably wouldn't want to. The Locust Gold, boys, but that's the Locust Gold. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Alright. Free spells. I think you gotta bang out a rude boy. Do you? Do you, boys? I think you do.
I require servants. Your corpse will volunteer.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know, boys. But banging out classic big beefy planies is the reason we play Majiks. If you have seen a big swinging pair of baps in real life. If you're still waiting for that day, boys, then give Wizards £50 and have a wank. Easy means.
Did you hear Phil might play his members in Street Fighter 6, but he has to check if the lobby supports anti-troll measures?
There's with 5 incredibly beautiful British beans there. I don't know. I mean, playing trolls is like such a game cracker, lads, that he has to protect his family. I mean, what if his cat finds out that his owner got smashed up by, what's his name? Squeaky Dave, or Jose C, or Goji Tanks, or Jaha based lads. He'll never recover. Cat will never be able to get a sloppy vag for the lad ever again. And we can't have that, can we, boys? If there's one thing I know, it's Cat's gotta keep that sloppy minge. Otherwise, it's GG XD. And we can't have no GG's XD's fetches, boys. That would be crazy. Uh-oh, this guy's definitely gonna cry now. Boys, I don't know if you ever seen a man cry, but you're about to see my cheeks. Lance,
Your average zombie.
GG's, and a little bit of Quack W's.
Rise and shine.
So even if he has River's Rebuke, I still feel like we're gonna win. And I don't know about you boys, but that makes this game fun. Not balls. So, rubber dicks. Rubber those dicks. Boys. Were you rubbering those dicks the whole time? Of course you were. It's easy GG's. So this thing is, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, we got the GG's, boys. We got the... Okay, fuck it. Did I hear Phil might play as members? I mean, in all of my days, I've never seen anybody think playing people is so difficult. And, like, I'm sure the way that you get to play Phil, like everything in the fucking world, you have to pay for it. And then what? He'll take $5 from a troll for the troll just to teabag and lose immediately. But I don't know. I think that the way that Philbo's been getting flambéed at Street Fighter, I think he might need a performance boosting round against a load of shit players who don't know what they're doing. Because if he gets that, boys, he might be able to get an erection again for his absolutely stunning wife. Because, I don't know, I've never seen a man so affected by losing a game that he claims is completely meaningless. What about you, Cheeks? Nah, you're getting me confused, son. I fucking love losing, especially to mono dump your hand decks. That's why I really play Bajik, boys. Because I learned so much from those games. I learned what it's like to fling all your cards on the field, and then for me to cycle 16 times looking for blow up all the peeps, and then never finding blow up all the peeps. That's what gives me the horn. But you never know. I mean, DSP versus Jax Raxor for $600 entry fee, and then Jax just gets completely smashed 15 times in a row. Philbo's pretending the games are even and everyone's having a great time. It'll be great, boys. I'm actually looking forward to it. You gotta be optimistic and say GG's Quacky bollocks. Isn't that right, lads? Of course it's right. I just said it and I'm on the fucking tubes. I'm on the tubes, lads. Alright. So, let's concentrate on this game for a minute because, you know, it's big memes. Big memes. This guy's going blind ramp. We played this before. Blind ramp, play this, hope for the best. We are not doing quite the same thing, but I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he's already up to 7, but we get to exile this so many times in a row. Oh, he's gone the other way, boys. He's gone memes. He's gone memes, boys. I'm surprised. So what does this do? Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, surveil 1, return a land from your grave to the field. Okay, boys. Instant removal? I don't think I need instant removals. Could be wrong, of course, boys. But we'll see. So, yeah, get rid of this. So he'll still have a free spin of the pubes, boys. Alright. Fine, lads. So, what does he get? Emeralds or mana ramps? That's not bad. Oh man, that's a bit of an arse buster. But that's my jinx, boys. That's my jinx. So we get to, let's see, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we'll exile both of these. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Boys. It was okay, sweet the whole time. Then he'll have one more. We'll blow it up again. And then we'll have to start making magics. That looked like a problem. Oh, not this fucking thing. Plus, Vosswood Surge means, again, he gets a free spell. But we'll catch up with him eventually. Maybe. Maybe, Lance. Boys. I said maybe. Alright. Fingers crossed there's no hexproof bullshit. Okay, boys. I can't believe he threw his Quackerson grip just to stop me getting treasure. That seems classic magic, but you never know, boys. Third time's the charm. That's bullshit. Vorin collects. Lance. Why has magic gotta be so magic? Oh man, we're not going to get back from this, I don't think. Library or command zone? I guess we can't just have it floating around. Nothing. Guy's great at random magics. You see, cheeks, boobs. It's true, boys. The amount of classic magics we're playing makes me say I love magics. I'm just gonna always take the damage. You know, for the memes, boys. Destroy target creature for 4. Okay, boys. Guess we're just gonna have to blow these fools up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Primeval Bounty can't do much. I really can't do much now. Never mind, boys. Never mind. So, yeah, there's just nothing. We had what I would consider a decent opening hand, but the random flips. What can you do, Lance? So I've already used Extinction Event and Wrath of God, so there's pretty much no draws left. Never mind, boys. Never mind. We'll take one more draw. I can't imagine. You know what? There's no point. There's nothing I could draw to get out of this. GG. Yeah, there's... I mean, he just completely outplayed me. There's nothing I could say. Boys. The power of... You know, it's fine. Sometimes those games go your way. Sometimes they don't. But it's the nature of flip a coin magic. It's still a better format. Or it's still a better experience than playing a blue person taking 5 minutes to do nothing. But it does feel a little bit like, alright, so you got a free X or Y card, you got a free ramp spell so that you could play your commander every turn. But what if you had drawn, what if it had been 8s? Then what? But, you know, it's easy shit, boys. Easy shits. Why not try the Death Touch Vraska with this Nazgul? I mean, how many times has a Nazgul even been close to doing anything? Plus, this is so useful in almost every situation. Yeah, it's so narrow. I mean, we're playing this just, as it's known on the tubes, boys, for the memes. We're playing this just for the memes. So, yeah, generally, it's always going to be dog shit. So, Naturalist, Soul of Shitbags. I think we go Arenas. Right, boys, it's looking like blow up all the lads might be quite important. So, let me see. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty good for now. I think so. I don't know. Feel like he wasted whatever this is. But that's just my opinion, boys. I'm just the man on the tubes. You can't trust me to say anything that makes sense. So, we got a solid load of old shit this time. Lance? Solid load of old magiques. I mean, I'm blocking. If you're attacking, I'm blocking. I mean, that's a lot of magiques to waste on one lad who is also gonna end up dead anyway. I don't know about you boys, but we might be seeing GG's XDs sooner than we thought. I don't know. Maybe if you do nothing though, you just die. Like I said, Lance, I'm just a man on the tubes.
You won't be needing that.
So what else should we be getting horny about in the world of Magic the Gathering? How many new OnlyFans girls have just discovered that this game's really fun and beautiful, boys? How many tweets has Daquack had to delete after he realized he was a fucking pussy? Boys. So this guy is fully playing werewolf tribals. Oh, you can't say tribals, cheeks! Some imaginary person might cry! That's true, boys. We can't have imaginary lads crying. That would be unbelievable scenes. Boys, we can't have imaginary lads crying. Because GG's or something. So I've seen Soul of Windgrace before, but I've never seen it be used with werewolves. And I see why, boys, because, as usual, werewolves are shit. But, boys, I did see the Quackity Metro with werewolves, and, boys, not only did I see that with my own eyes, but when I played him, that game was so boring he had to delete it. That's how bollocks it was, boys. Yeah, right, what don't I want here? Everything's pretty nice. But I do think we gotta get away. I think we gotta ramp. Right? You think so, boys? I think so. I think so, lads. Anthology bollocks. That's new, isn't it, boys? Boys! Are you getting excited for Primeval Titan? You getting excited for Accorder's Shield? Yes, boy. Accorder. Alright, well, we'll just blow everyone up. Agreed, boys. It's easy memes. Blowing everybody up will be easy memes the whole time. I'm actually going to keep my lad on the field. I'll keep my lad on the field, Ants. You know, for the memes. Boys, how could you ever believe it wasn't for the memes the whole time?
Soon you will be left with nothing.
I always forget to play
You learn the power.
this thing first, because I forget that it's got the ring tempts you, but never mind. So boys, it did look like we had everything we would have needed from the start to be able to beat fling all your lads, especially when he started 2-for-1ing himself to block a token. You know, not the best game you ever seen, but I won, which means it was the best game you've ever seen. And I got to say it was Lord of the Rings, boys, for the memes. So I wonder if the One Ring is in here, only because I haven't seen it in, what, 4 games now? That's not a high percentage. No, it's not in. But then I never saw either of these. Did I, lads? So we'll put the One Ring in. I still can't believe that you don't get tempted by the One Ring. But at the same time, this is literally destroying Pioneer. Not Pioneer. Well, it's modern and whatever else it's legal in. So it looks like they're going to ban it anyway. You know, boys, it's always good memes. So maybe if it also had the ring tempt you, it would just be too powerful. Even though it's already too powerful. But flavor, lads. Flavor. In what world does the actual One Ring not tempt you? Despite the fact that it was the entire basis of all of the books and the films. Was that if that's in your pocket, Boromir is going to be coming around sniffing your ass. Nah. But the fucking shit tempts you. These guys. The Nazgul tempts you. Because the memes. Oh, well, the ring tempts you is supposed to be that you're being tempted by the ring. The ring isn't tempting itself, even though it doesn't make any sense. And GG's or some heats. That is true, Mr. Squeaks. That is true. So, I don't think I need Rise of the Dark Realm or Sandworm Convergence. One of these two can go. Which, though, boys? Sandworm Convergence is not very sexy. Actually, that's a lie. It is very sexy, but it's not very good. Rise of the Dark Realms can go either way. It could be classic memes, or I might just get 2 Nazgul's back. I mean, we don't play any reanimate, so I'll take that out. Let's have a look at this other Vraska as well. If I'm gonna decline the changes, boys. So it's not this one. I don't. Or maybe it is. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. Nah, it's not good enough. Create a Black Assassin. Nah, it's just not good enough. In the early days, I used Nazguls to block more often than to attack. Plus, they get blown up. Right, boys? You've seen with your own eyes. And if you see it with your own eyes, then it must be true. Unless you're watching Filmos, in which case, when you see with your own eyes, buttery, smooth, lagless compression data with clear guys in the background doing the memes, what is actually happening, boys, is that the guy didn't render, and buttery smooth memes is actually lag infestation sensations the whole time. And anybody who says, nah, I saw that guy, well, you're clearly just a troll trying to infiltrate his snort fort, and GG's XDs, boys. How else could it be anything else, ever? Easy quicks. Alright, so here, I think we just have to avoid taking a lot of damage early doors. And we should be fine. Right, boys? I can blow this up with Vraska, I can blow this up with anything. We just gotta be careful not to die of AIDS. Isn't that right, boys? Of course it's right. I'm on the tubes. Boys, I am on the tubes. So Witch's Oven does need to get blown up for sure, but it's not. I don't think it's a priority just yet. Bastion also needs to get blown up, I would say. Kill a perilous mare for the memes? No. Alright. Things are happening, Lance. But what does that mean for me? Alright, that's a good draw. I think you just play your biggest spells and hope that they can stick around. Agreed, boys! Of course it's agreed.
Love what they've done to the place.
Boys, of
Another
course it's
minion
agreed.
never hurts.
So the only downside with the One Ring in a game of Brawl with this deck is that I can't blow up the actual ring. So if it starts dealing me 3 damage a turn, I can't mitigate that with anything. That's why it might be bad. But we're also playing it only for the memes of flavor, lads. The flavory memes.
Oh, typical.
Won't that be good magic? Boys. Of course it will be. Alright. Alright. Primeval Bounty, lads. I don't know if you know, but that gives me the horn. But I do want to play Fabled Passage with a bounty. I can't take a turn off though. It's just too greedy. It's too greedy, boys. And we're out here trying to crackety matter. Not trying to gain 6 life. I don't know about playing that either. Yeah, I think you just hold your balls. I think you just hold your balls, boys. We're trying to crack Demeters. One Ring and Paradox Engine is breaking Demeter. Is it? Well, Paradox Engine should be banned in this game. The only thing it's used for is just infinite combos on the turn it comes into play, pretty much. And it's 8. And I don't say that as a man who cannot identify 8. I am literally the best to ever do it, boys. When it comes to seeing what has 8s. Alright. As soon as I draw a land, we'll play Primeval Bounty. Until then, we'll mess around. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. So I was looking at Twitter, as I do, for my daily intake of both gigantic boobaloids and moronic Magic the Gathering opinions. And I saw, boys, with my own eyes, everybody being upset that a Quarter Shield is in the latest anthology. But the only reason I think people are upset is because they don't know how breaking Demeter, the levels of breaking Demeter. Alright, I can't play this because we've got to get rid of this. Right, boys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, D. I don't know. I don't know, boys. Mana, it doesn't look superb. I'm just gonna slap it though. Alright, I'm also gonna play the land. And see if I can just find another land. Because I'm going to have to start gaining some life soon. Just so I'm not accidentally covered in spunk. You know what I mean, boys? Of course you do. It's my jinx. Vraska can destroy the One Ring. The ring is indestructible. The ring isn't indestructible. Yeah, it is indestructible. I mean, that's the problem. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. We might end up dying of AIDS here. That's a shame, because I liked not being dead of AIDS. Very rare that you just play this as a 2-3. But that's the situation, boys. That's the situation. Yeah, if I die to some stupid drainage, it's a misplay. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. There's no surprises. It should be Ishi Meemsh. Like, what's this all about? He's gonna sacrifice you to blocks or some shit, Mr. Cheeks. Well, still don't think attacking with that one was a smart play. Alright, we've got to get rid of this just because I don't want to get drained. Okay, boys. We should be able to crackety metro now. We should be able to crackety metro now, boys.
My mission is how I'm just getting started.
Alright, this is where we turn it around. Ishi Meemsh. Usually if I play that as a 2-3, it's against mono red. Yeah, I mean, you gotta take your lifelinks in a game like that. But I feel like gaining 2 here just gives me enough of a cushion to be able to say GG's XD's. Wouldn't you agree, boys? Of course you would. I am on the tubes. You cannot get any higher distinction of Magic the Gathering quality than that. Boys.
Make your captain proud.
Alright, that's the end of this for this deck. I think we've seen everything we can see. Which is not a lot. So what else, boys? What else do you want to see? What else do you want to do? We can't go on Twitter anymore, which is a shame. We might be able to look at Lisbo's bum on YouTube again, but she doesn't make any content. I don't know, should we go to his Instagram and have a look at what MTG ambassadors do, which is play 1 game of FNM in exchange for $400? I don't know, boys. Everything is warm in my balls. Not acquisition expert, boys. That is unbelievable scenes. I mean, I think Oracle is actually the more dangerous card. But, you know, he looks like he's got an intro pack. Which, by the laws of legs, means we never, ever, ever mention Lance. All that needs to be mentioned is that we're going to win and crackety matter. That is the most important part of Magic the Magic-ing, boys. Otherwise, are you even and have you ever done the magics? Oh, well, I suppose I didn't need that. That's my excuse anyway. How about a mono deck for the memes? I mean, even for the memes, or even in some pseudo capacity to prove that I'm so good at Magic, I can build a mono deck different from everyone else. I don't know if I can, boys. I don't know if I can make it interesting. It would probably be green. It would probably be green. And then what? Just mono green ramp Emrakul Planeswalkers. But then I'll lose because I don't have blow up all of the lands. You know that's always my fallback. Alright. Lance. I still think that this is easy GG's. I'm especially glad that I played what's the card? Rise of the Dark Realms. Because we might get 2 lands back now. Unbelievable scenes. Incredible means, boys. I suppose I could have blown up the witch's oven.
Who is the finest in the seas?
But why? But why, boys? I need to blow this guy. Anyway, this game's been shit. I'll play Kaya next, maybe. I kind of like Kaya. I do like it. But then, I don't know. I mean, it's different colors, but it's kind of the same. But Magic's always sort of the same. But don't tell anybody that. Because I need to make it out like every deck is entirely unique brews. Not we're pulling a CGB Merchie combos where, in Merchant's case, just change one card every day. Or in CGB's case, change 2, boys. And have everybody like, well, I've never seen Yorion before. I never seen this Yorion blink shit. Absolutely, you're blinking this new card instead of this other one. Boys, I can see why Siege goes 0-3 every Saturday on those qualifiers, to the extent that he gave all that up to be another gurning commander fucking bellend. I don't know about you, boys, but that is amazing memes. Amazing memes. That's where this game's heading, lads. You know less and less about what's in the top standard decks. You know less and less about when big tournaments are. You know less and less about even when in medium-sized tournaments are. Because who cares? But you know more and more about when Professor Peepers is shipping in Goobathix and Voxy for fucking scripted fake games where everybody's giggling and falling on their tits. Ugh. And then Wizards, they're the benefiters. Because what do they have to do? What do they have to do, lads? Nothing except watch all that extra cash roll in, because whatever they print makes no difference, because the primary format of this game now is barely even Magiques. It's, hey, Lewis Stardust needs angels, so nobody needs to play any lands. Sam Black is a fucking idiot, obviously. What we have to do, boys, is slap a shit on the tubes and say GG's XD's. That's how Magic is played in this day and age, boys. And I know it sounds like I'm a broken record, but it does truly feel like I'm the only person who ever noticed that that's actually what's going on. And I don't know about you, boys, but that is good, clean Magic. It's as if Magic was clean Magics the whole time. I mean, we definitely won this game. How can I lose? Boys, we got literally the most busted card ever even considered to be created. Lithoform Engine. Boys, ready to roll. We've got 2 turbo planies, but don't worry about that. We got triple the guy's mana. Don't worry about that, boys. He knew we had Lithoform Engine. He could smell it. Never mind, boys, that I had the perfect start and the perfect curve. I had Lithoform Engine. Bop. Boys. Easy memes. Vorinclex counters, one of those flip Praetors. I don't know, it just doesn't sound fun. It sounds like one of those let's build tokens, and then you just realize you're making so many compromises to get it in, and the deck ends up just being unplayable rubbish. Oh, that's such a defeatist attitude, Cheeks. We just want to see everything go 50-0. I don't even know what anybody wants, including me. If that sounded fun, obviously I would stick my balls right in. But it doesn't sound fun. I'm still going to be playing the same opponents, doing the same stuff. Except my deck will be 100 times worse. And then, do I only get value from that 1 in 7 games where it all turns out in my favor? I don't know. But the idea of doing that doesn't fill me with pubes. Alright, Howling Mine has been quite an enjoyable card whenever I've played it. Oh boys, we're dumping it. Dump it, spunk it, wank it. You're gonna get a 10 mana equipment for 0 or some shit as usual. I don't know. I don't know, boys. Basilisk collar. I mean, that's manageable. That's manageable, boys. Alright, we're going Howling Mines for the double speed. I actually think it'll probably kill me. Fuck it. I mean, it's fine. It's fine, Lance. I feel like this deck is going to be cheap. And if that's the case, then him having extra cards is probably not to my benefit. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. I guess that's good news for me. I guess that's not the worst card I've ever seen, boys, for the means. Alright, I don't know why this is here. Let's have a look. Put a point counter on Strixhaven Stadium if you tap it. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a counter from this. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, put a counter on this. If it has 10 counters, remove them all, and you win the game. Alright. I see why I could think it was classic memes, boys. But I also see how you might end up dead of AIDS. You know what I mean? Of course you do. I am on the tubes. That's not bad. That's pretty good too. So how much mayonnaise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double black, 1 blue. Alright. Alright, boys. We got plays. We got plays. So let me see how this guy works. For each creature you control gets +2. That's for each equipment attached to it. Okay, attach target creature some shit. Alright. I ain't reading all that. I still feel like I'm gonna win. Based on the fact that I'm the best. And I'm on the tubes, boys. Alright, that's a problem.
There's a soldier in my army. I will come for you another day.
I wasn't anticipating that,
Soldiers
boys.
from hell from the heavens.
Shut up, you fucking bit. Oh, she's got nice maps though. I never noticed. I guess this was before Wizards realised that big boobaloids were the sign of the devil. The sign of Le Devilista, boys. So it's dangerous putting that back for that reason. But I suppose making this cost 1 is not the end of the world. Being on 13 life though. You know, we're not winning any lifetime. Hey boys! Could be EGGGXD's memes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could play this and kill this. Something give somebody double strike. Yeah. Alright, so that has to die as well. And I don't think I can do that, boys. I don't know, Lance. Could be risky memes. How about 5 color? The thing about 5 color reefs is that I feel like I'd never play 5 color. I won't play against it because it's too strong. It's, I don't know, I feel like not a hypocrite because, you know, I'll allow anyone to concede and I'll play anybody with it. But I don't know. It doesn't. It seems ironically for Brawl too narrow, and by too narrow I mean you could play everything. So why wouldn't you just play all the best cards with whoever you choose? Golos, you could say, oh, it's Golos, Mr. Cheeks, bollocks, or some shit. I don't know. It just all seems AIDS to me. It all seems AIDS to me, boys. And I don't know about you, but I fucking love AIDS. Alright, how are we going to get rid of this? How are we going to crack at these matters, boys? There we go. Oh no, go for the throat is... Alright, there you go. Easy shits. Easy shits, boys. Boys, it was easy shits the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, sort of. So this should cost only 1 real mana. And then we got Heroes Aids Fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2. 1 even. One, 2, 3, 4. Who's got haste? Nobody.
Do not cross my artifacts. Give them strength.
So I'm relying on nobody having haste is basically what I'm saying here. If he doesn't have haste, I feel like we're in a good spot. If somebody's got haste, I might be dead. If somebody's got haste and this thing, it might be a problem. Oh no, boys, that guy doesn't look like he's got haste. He looks like he's got 8. Sticky fingers. Boys, that's what happened to LSV the first time he met Gabby Spots on holiday. It was a classic memes. Alright, we could blow up these wank stains. Emery's not bad. Arcane shit's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You should just concede.
So leveler, just kill a man. Yeah. Alright, staff 9 HP is not very high. Okay, boys. Assuming I don't die this turn, Cityscape Leveler should do all the work. And oh, that's not a removal spell. That's just a lad. But we got the Lithiform Engine, boys. And you know that's easy GG's. And we got Strixhaven shits. I might even be able to slap a Strixhaven up on the tubes. Boys. But we'll see. Blue base 5/4. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. You ready to see some okay sweets? You ready to see some Lithiform cracking Demeter Mujiks? Boys! Of course you are. This is Magic the Gathering, lads. Boys, this is Magic the Gathering. Alright, Emery's gonna have to catch a bit of AIDS. No, he didn't go for the attacks. He went for the memes, and it's gonna blow up right now. Hey! Boys! Slap it up on the tubes. All that thinking about Magics. Bang! Have a bang on that, son. All of that thinking about a game of Magic the Gathering, and it turns out I was just far too good at Magics the whole time. So there was so many ways to win anyway. Lithiform Engine, copy this ability. Lithiform Engine, copy this spell. They'd both be dead. Just tons of aids, boys. Tons. There was no way he was getting out of those memes. No way, boys. What else is a good card that I don't play? I don't see it against me much. Well, so maybe the excitement has died down. But the this one, this seems like a strong card, but I hate playing against it. It's just it has everything. It doesn't have red. What's red that's so essential? One Chandra, everything else. All the ramps, all the removal, all the best sweepers, all the best draw, all the best combos of combination of colours. It's just far too much meme slants. And the only realistic way to beat that kind of a deck is just to aggro it out. And then I feel like when people get pushed into those kind of games, Brawl is going to turn into a format that looks like historic, which is uninteractive. You have to beat Squiggly Jim playing his Char Belcher combo before your mum's tits fall out. And everybody has to go home, you know, from the birthday party because they've seen an old woman's paps. Or some shit. Or some fucking shit. Alright, I'm actually tired of this game. Quicker than I normally am. So we're going to have to take proper requests. Otherwise, I'm just going to go do something else. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So, no Wrath of God. Is this going to kill me, lads? Hand is fine, but I know this guy is just dumping his hand. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk playing Majiks instead of just forcing what I know to be what this deck game is. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So this gets me a 4-mana spell. Hopefully, it's going to be Wrath of Eight, boys. Solemn Simmermaboblem. I mean, that's still a very good card. And Glasspool Mimic finally might pay out by being able to copy a land. You never know, boys. Or am I going to just play Glasspool Mimic as a land like I always do? Easy quench. I mean, if I'm paying 4 or 3 just for 1, maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake, boys. But one thing I do know is that I'm definitely going to Quackity matter. And no one's going to die of AIDS. Except you. Obviously. So, do I play Tameo and plus it? Or do I play Key and hold up this? Midnight Cork is also good. Do I play this Tameo and literally look for Wrath of God, which is all I need to win this game? Obviously, boys. We knew that from the start. We knew from the start all I needed was Wrath of God. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I'll still have Into the Royal for the memes.
Any lunar anomalies you have experienced. New data is always welcome.
Okay, boys. Now we gotta see what we're doing. So which one do these do? So if you have the City's Blessing, put it on top of his library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 manage. That's good memes. I'll just put this back in his hand. I mean, the ability still works. Yeah, I'll take that. Haha! Easy shits, boys. Boys! It was easy shits the whole time. Lance! You know what easy shits is, right, boys? Of course you do. I'm on the tubes!
Here, have some of my notes.
I should have played Midnight Cock first. That was a mistake. And I should also take blue, I think. Alright, I didn't realize that they came into play untapped, so I feel a lot more like cracking open the champagne, boys, because we're definitely winning this game. We are definitely winning this one for the beams, boys. Boys. We're winning this one, and then I'm gonna say it was for the memes. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Boys, it was okay, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I won't use that one. We'll use Into the Royal. Alright, both fine.
Listen and learn.
Listen, boys. Listen. I'm gonna crackety matter. And anyone who doesn't think so has obviously never seen a game on the tubes. I don't think countering that is what I need. But then, if there's some other spell... I mean, it's all fucking shit, innit? It was nice. It's almost like I was the best at Majiks the whole time.
My research has been compromised. I am glad to help my
Boys, I am so good at Majiks. I don't even know where to begin being the good at Majiks boy or some shit.
If you show remorse, you know what? I'm not done.
Boys, slap that man on the tubes. I don't need 2 of those. I will take 2 of these. Yeah. Alright, we'll see how long this guy sits around until he realizes he's ultra dead. Ultra GE realize, boys. I don't know if you know as well, boys, but mono white is quite limited in the face of being able to play every spell that ever was good at Majiks. You're amazing, Cheeks! You beat a shit guy, amazing! I know. Look how I bounced this back to his hand because I knew I was going ultimates. None of you would have ever thought of that until I taught it to you just now. Boys. One other thing I'll say, and I've said it before, but it still surprises me because I forget. Magic is unbelievably expensive. I get away with it in Brawl because you only need 1 copy of everything. But I was thinking about building like, fun, shitty standard decks, Primeval Titan, Grave Titan, and then I thought, well, that's 8 mythics. 8 mythics for 1 deck. I've only got 27 for every thing ever left. And then we'll need, build around cards. Those might be mythics. And then you want fun time mythics. But then buying 1 is almost irrelevant in a 60 card deck. It's just a crazy memes. Alright. Let's build the best version of whatever this deck is. And then go to bed. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. So, something about lands. You may play an additional land. Creatures are non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever this attacks, sacrifice a creature or land, and then draw a card. Okay, boys. I have my doubts this is good, only because I beat it all the time. And if I could beat it all the time, it can't be that great. But, we'll see. So Swords to Plowshares, diddly dee, all this is fine. Heroic Intervention, probably okay. Pool is AIDS. D-Spark is fine, that's good, that's fine. We'll try this out. Fountain is out, Tutor is out, Protection, we'll see. Announcements out, that's fine, that's good, that's alright. We'll have this for a change. The Edge, obviously great, that's whatever. We'll think about that, probably leave it. That's fine, that's out of here. Yeah, I don't know. Retreat's gone. Shatter shit, Smothering Tits can stay. Starnheim is AIDS. Wrath of God is a beauty. Chariot's gone. Parallel Lives gone. Blow up all the cunts. I do like that. White Baps. We'll give that a try maybe. Sunbollocks. Crux. Royal. Skeletal shit's gone. Binding is fine. Blood on my pubes. Liliana's good. These are all obviously good. We got big Planey McGee's, boys. Big Planey McGee's. So, you need lands, and you need to be able to play additional lands. So, Oracle and Azusa are pretty good. I'll just say play additional lands. Oh, I shouldn't have. Well, that's fine. You may play lands from your grave. That's very good. Okay, boys. But then how am I going to draw enough extra cards for this to be viable? Boys? How am I going to draw enough cards to make that meme? Sarah Paragon and Loris. I presume you don't mean for this deck. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land from your grave. Oh, I see. I see. Alright, fine. I never knew you could play lands with this. I guess mono white truly has everything. Invasion of Ravnica. No. So what card did I see? Prototype. Somebody played it against me the other day, and it looked good, artistically wise. And yeah, just this thing, like this as a piece of art, did give me a bit of the horn. Looks extremely Rakdos-y, but it's colorless, sort of. I suppose you need black. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card with power less than Forge Fire's power from your grave to the field. Its base power perpetually becomes equal to Forge Fire's power. That's pretty good memes. I don't think it's right for this deck, but I should play it more often. A 3-mana spell that reanimates cards every turn. I don't know, boys. I feel like I've been missing a trick. I don't think it's good for this deck because there's just not enough creatures. But in the Vraska decks, not Vraska, Izoni stuff, I think that needs to get played. So remind me to try it out. But not in this one. There's just not enough lands, boys. 7 lands. 7 lads. I suppose that means Watley's probably shit as well. I kind of want to use this one day. You know what? I mean, it's a legendary. I could just build a deck around this. Boys, I think I'm sold. I think I'm already sold. Alright, we'll finish this deck, and then Watley's next. How have I never played against this? It seems so easy. Play a bunch of tokens and weenies, and then bang this out and plus it by 6 on the first try. Boys, absolutely cracking Demeter next time. Absolutely cracking Demeter. There's a reason why this guy has silver, platinum protected Boobomatrons. But we're going to crack it, boys. We're going to see what's under there. Still, 6 cards. An additional land. sacrifice a creature or land. So you want to sacrifice lands. So I know for sure... what's his name? Can be played, because he's my lad. This guy. Always ready to be a clean memer. But what else? What else is a good lad? Boyish. What is a good lad? This is why that shield, Accorda's shield, is being released in Anthology for this thing, in case you were wondering. I mean, I can't just look at every card and hope something pops in my head. You know, it's just endless supplies of aids. Raidan. Or Redane. I suppose it is Redane. Anyway, I do like this. Alright, I'll think about it. Jadar for a free land every turn. Or the 3 mana black creature that makes snakes every turn. Oh, Ophiomancer. Alright. I don't think I own it. Hopefully it's not rare. Of course it is, boys. What game is this? It probably is a rare, though. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you control no snakes, make a snake. Fine. Fine. What else? Jadar. I mean, he's fucking useless otherwise. But you're right. It is an endless supply of shit. And I already have it. How do I get it back from the grave? I think I want Liliana now. The 5 mana one. Alright, one of these can go. Garrick. Yeah, one of these can go. Which is, I mean, I already have a Vraska deck. So we see that a lot. But it's better. It's better than Garrick. But then Ugin and Vraska are sort of the same as well. Plus this makes lads. And this makes lads. And this makes lads. Alright. Now I'm torn again. Boyish. Maybe Bounty's the one. Maybe Bounty's the one. Do I need Nissa as well? I don't know, boys. I think they're all fucking sexy, and I changed my mind, and we're going to leave them all in. No, it's gaining the life that gives me the horn about Bounty. But yeah, I suppose it's the weakest. Monastery Mentor. I don't think I have that, and I don't think I want to buy it. What else am I looking for? Nothing. So 3 more cards. I think I'm just going to take mana ramp stuff. Don't think Explorer is in. No. What are these? What else? Cultivate. Always seems like a staple, especially in a 3 mana deck, 3 color deck. The One Ring, just for the memes. Oh, it's already in. What's the thing that makes wolves or dogs? I'm sure I have it. Cryptolith, right? I remember that being good in standard for a while. This thing. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/2 cat token. Am I drawing enough cards? I don't think I am, but you never know. We'll play it just for the sensation of doing something different. Right, boys? Of course, AIDS or something. Alright, we'll have 2 or 3 games. Yeah, that's it. We'll have 2 or 3 games. We'll see if it's any better than the tokens version. And then we'll all be off to bed. And by bed, I mean do whatever you want. What was on TV this weekend? Anything? Black Adam is on UK TV now. I could give that a try. Boys! What else? Already watched UFC 290. That was good memes. The Goat God. I don't know, boys. If I got Wrath of God, you're dead. Teferi's Protection. This thing, but I can't draw any extra spells. But I do have the mana. Black, green. I don't like it. But we'll keep it for the meme sledge. For the memes. Also, no one can give me any aids because there's no alternative to that, I don't think. There's no alternative, boys. If it was up to me, obviously we wouldn't have aids, but I have aids. Black and green. Easy quacks. Easy quacks, lads. I thought it was just easy quacks, but now it's quackity quack quacks. That's what a card that is, actually. First time I ever cast it, and it is indeed unbelievable quackage. Boys, I just got quacked in the dick. Boys, I got quacked in the penis. So, let's see, diddly-dee, additional land, whenever this attacks, so it has to attack for me to draw a card. Alright, it got a fight spell, I think. Alright. I don't know how he's doing 4 to this with what's on the field. We might, boys, be able to crackety meta first try against the intro pack mono green shit. Owlbear. Philippe Owlbear, for those of you who went to school in the 90s. For those of you who went for the memes, boys. Okay, a lance. It should be Ichi Quench.
Let's play a game of hide and seek. Let's see how sure.
So that was my second card, right? It's better trigger. Easy shits, boys. Easy shits. So we got protection. But I do kind of want this to be out. But it looks good. But you see, this card doesn't draw cards. It gets killed. That's why it's a bit shit. The only thing you need to concentrate on this, from my experience in playing against it, is you need the value of playing 2 lands. That's it. Everything else it does, you have to assume your mum's balls might fall off. But apart from that, boys, sheesh.
You cannot run or hide.
Why offer then?
Sow the seeds of perfection into the our strength multiplies.
Okay, boys, it's looking like we might be able to crack a D-Matrix. And I know that's what gives you guys the horn. absolute change. Imagine if a quarters bollocks was in here. It'd be even more shekshish. You have to kind of respect a man playing Bear Tribal, though. I don't think I've played against that perhaps ever. So if I draw a land, I'm playing Scoot Swarm and I'm making a land, and we're going to hold Teferi's condoms for the rest of the game. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Or I could go condoms, blow-ups. That's both good memes. Right. Phase out, blow everyone up. Sunfall. Boyish. That's a lot of slags. I don't think so, though. I could just rampage him looking at this. Right? Full rampage Jackson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we'll play this and have this ready. Until end of turn, creatures you control have base power and toughness X, or X the number of cards in your hand. Alright, he looks like he's getting absolutely flambéed now. I don't know what he has or what he could do. Protect my penis? Yeah. He's fully dead now. I don't know why I was thinking. I thought it was only till end of turn. Until... Oh, you can... I don't know. Maybe this is the real card. Until your next turn, your life total can't change. I thought it was till end of turn. I see why that card's pretty good, boys. So, unless he has fog, he is dead. But we'll see, boys. Does the man have a fog? Oh, it's for forest, so it only goes up by 1. Okay, I see now. I see now, boys. I thought it was creatures or lands, but it's only forests. I see, boys. Lance, were you seeing? Because I wasn't seeing. I might have died of AIDS. But it'll be fine, boys. Boys, relax. Lance. Relax. But that was a misplay. But don't tell anybody, because I'm on the tubes. I thought it was plus X for lands or creatures. But it says forests, clear as day, boys. Clear as day. Well, he was dead anyway. By miles. Well, you can tell how much effort I've been putting into these games, boys. I'm absolutely, tallying the number wangs. I'm making sure everything evens out so that the final bottom line number is Emma Sky Nazi Paywall the Nazi for the memes. And don't let anybody ever suggest that that wasn't what happened, because boys, it was a quack. Alright, Explore's great, that's good, Vrass is great, but I do need lands. I'm sure we'll find some. Oh, we need Wrath of Gold lands. You heard me say that before? Look at me, Dad! Boobadoo, skibbity boobadoo beebles! Yep. Look at him, boys. Scabbity, jibbly, boobly, deebles. For the memes. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Bop, 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 bop. Boys. So if I draw a land, I'll play Talia. If I don't draw a land, we'll play Black Market Connections. Or maybe even if I do draw a land. Alright, boys, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Dip, dip, dip. Shibbity, shibsh. I still think it's okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw a land, we can play Vraska, make a token, attack, sacrifice the token. Those are all good memes. Those are all good memes, boys. But I think this has to die.
Stand down. I'll take what's mine.
Yeah, see, that's a bit weak. I'm not sacrificing any lands. I've played far too much Magiques to know, even if you're on 6-man ace, that blowing up lands blows up in your face. Every time. So we'll just take it easy, boys. Relax. Relax. We're gonna Quackity matter, boys. You may play an additional land. Why am I playing this anyway, if I have this? I think that's a mistake now looking at this. It's all Oracle is good because you can play lands off the top of your library. So maybe I should play the other 2/4. I can't remember what it's called. The thing that was an absolute rude boy in standard. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it was a 2/4, and every time you play a land you gain a life, and you can play lands off the top of your library. But you can't play extra lands. You can only play extra memes, boys. Which I'm sure excites all of your small penises. Alright, what are we doing here? I'm actually going to risk leaving that on the field.
Make your captain proud.
Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Okay. Alright. Boys. This man's gonna have to have a big turn, or he's gonna get big beef in his anus. A full salami bit of beefage. Alright. That's a problem. But we got a lot of draws. Right, we should have a lot. Draw one from here. One from here. All I need to... I don't know. Bubbles, you bubbles, you bubbles. Right, boys? That's what I said. That's what I said, lads. Skibbity bop boop bobbity bubbles.
Mistake.
Okay, that's not a good draw. That's not a good draw.
Take no prisoners.
What's this? Creatures get +4/+4. Alright, we'll see if we can activate only as a sorcery. No, and while putting that over the thing is probably not good either. Okay. Okay, those were not good draws, boys. Six mana to kill a 0/4? I don't think so. Okay, boys. All right. This could go wrong. I can gain 30 life next turn, which is something. I might blow up all the peeps, but Vraska's going to die. Let's see how much life I can actually gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 26 life. I think that's probably should keep me in the shits. Right, boys, 26 HPs.
I'll remember this.
No activation on the angel. Absolute change. 26 life. Boys. Yeah, Dryad seems shit. But at least I know. Bruna. Okay, boys. We might even need Wrath of Aids. What, boys? What might I need? Lads, what game you think we're playing here? You mags? Boys. I don't think you guys know who you're dealing with. I'm the fucking man on the tubes. I'm the man on the tubes, boys. It's arguable that I could win without Wrath of God, but I don't think we need to find out. It was nice. It was almost like I was incredibly good at magic. I don't want to do that. Okay, boys. I think we're in a good spot to be able to put this up on the tubes. Won't you agree? Boys, I think we're so close to slapping it up on the tubes. That's how smug I'm feeling. Boys, remember when this was a tokens deck and it was totally unplayable gibberish? Well, that was in 2019. All it took was some retooling and all the best cards in these colors. And once again, boys, we are on the cusp of cracking the emitters. Redain the Mima. Alright, I don't want to overplay my arse. Right? I don't want to overplay my arse. So next turn, regardless of what draws or anything, I'm gaining 25 life. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Let's just do the numbers. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24 HPs in the bag. He gave us an oops for something, boys. What happened? What's he oopsing, boys? I don't know. But whatever it is, we're certainly cracking this meta. We're certainly cracking this one, boys. Alright, I change my mind. Well, slightly. We'll just chop a little bit of the memes in order to get Scooty Boy on the field. White Bap's gonna crackety matter. This is what's the word? Foreshadowing for the next stream when I crackety meta again, lads. Alright, what is it this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, boys. Easy quacks. Easy quacks. Cheeks, you signed up for Threads yet? No. Why? Has enough dweebs gone Threads bound? I'm still on Twitter because Twitter is just amazing for tits and idiots. And you know, those are my jams, boys. Big tits, big idiots. Okay, Lance, how are we gonna crack this meta without any lands? That's not good, memes. Boys, I'm gonna crackety meta in one turn with the power of beautiful British AIDS. Cultivate, that's right. Boys, I just took Cultivate when I could have taken anything in the world. You know why? Because I'm a stone cold memer. Alright, I forgot about that, if I'm honest. I've got to get rid of this straight away. Alright, easy shits now, though. Look how much life I'm on, Dad! There's no way I'm gonna die now! There's no way he's gonna die now, boys. He's on 1,000,000 life.
My strength is our strength.
Well, I suppose I could have done this first. Whoops. Why, someone else you've been on Threads? Is it any different to the tweets? It seems to my eyes to be exactly his age. Alright, attack with all? Nah. We've got to play it conservative, boys. We've got to make sure we can crackety matters. So, you get an emblem, or target creature gets plus 50. I don't know, boys. I mean, he can block, though, for a couple of turns. Oh, I can't minus it. Otherwise, I'll draw 45 cards. Okay. Alright, boys. I understand magics. Boys, I understand Magic the Gathering. So we can't minus this ultimate-wise. Otherwise, every time I play a land, I'll draw literally 45 cards. And we can't have that, can we, boys? Otherwise, that will be classic memes. And we don't like classic memes unless they're for the scenes. And I can't lose to a mono white guy who's paid £25 for lands. Wasn't a good game. You got absolutely flambéed, unfortunately. But those are the risks that you run by playing mono white in a game of Magic, boys. Those are the risks run in a game of Magic. Just to stop him gaining 35 life a turn. Agreed, boys? Obviously. Stop being memers. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit of the sweeps. Someone else says, I heard it's 100 million lands, which might mean the final... I mean, you never know, but I feel like it's the end of Twitter every day. And it never is.
From the will of many, the might of one.
69, boys! Slap it up on the tubes! Boys, you can't tell me that didn't give you the horn. 69? That's the reason we play Magic, is to make jokes like that. And it ain't even a joke, it's just saying 69. Unbelievable scenes. Sunfall for the memes! Not today. Not today, boys. Uh-oh. Hold your balls. Yeah, I don't think Twitter is gonna get blown away. If it does, then that is a legendarily sexy use of £54 billion. Come in, look like a fucking buffoon, say GG's XDs, and then, well, I mean, he's got, what, 250 billion, so he can theoretically Quackity matter, boys, but I do feel like it's going to be 8. Alright, so he's dead. It wasn't a good game, and also you already told me a good game, and then you tried to blow up all the peeps. So I don't know what to say, son. He already told me GG's, and then he said, but Dad, what if I was to get out of it? GG's, I died. My wobbly lands and one-dimensional deck couldn't get out of the memes. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad? Dad, what if I was to draw my one-off Sunfall? But not today. Alright, that's enough of this. Someone else, I know that you know where the Discord is, so tell me or show me why Threads is a legit competitor to the tweets. Especially if you presumably need to link it to your Facebook account, which I don't have. Yeah, so that's they can eat shit. I don't want to give any more of my information to anybody ever. What else? One other thing I thought was weird. Didn't Elon Musk release the entire Twitter code for some reason and was like, here, guys, here's the code. Have a look. And now he wants to sue Mark Schittsburg for making the same site. I don't know. Billionaire dweebs, eh? He's not a dweeb. Zuckerberg could do jiu-jitsu now, Mr. Cheeks. That's true, boys. Don't discount a man who could give you the beats. Only 30%, Lance. You remember the days when it was 35% off? Those heady days. Well, Ash Lizzie Wizzy needs her free boxes. Boys. Nessa Meow Meow needs to make one post on Instagram in exchange for $400. Boys. Who's picking up that tab? You are, you fucking idiots. But you can't tell me you don't want this for £2.80. That £2.80 lasts forever. Boys. Incredible scenes. Lance. You can't tell me these aren't giving you the horn. Why don't you just buy them all? It's probably only £30. Boys, what an absolute bargain. Why is this so expensive? Just for plain wobblers, boys. That's 3 packs of cards you can use, or 1 wobbly land that you don't even get a copy of the card of. Wizards are far too good to us, boys. Wizards are far too good to us, boys. That is easy memes. Alright. 2 packs and then we're off. 1 ring to shit on their balls. That was terrible every time I tried to use it. And, boys, we got Gimli, March of the Black Gate. I remember those from the draft. Elrond, Master of Healing. Oh my days, boys. He needs to fucking stretch that guy out. He's a midget. Whenever you scry, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to X target creatures where X is some scrides. Whenever a creature you control with a 1 counter becomes Tabarabadeebs. I don't know. I'm sure that's 8. Anyway, boys, I hope you had a good time. Diddly dee, cracked all the metas. Hello and welcome, okay sweet, and all the rest. Until next time, enjoy whatever you're doing.